Hello everyone, welcome to another Vinyasa Flow. My name is Alicia. I'll be guiding you through your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm excited to practice with you. Laying down on your mat, starting on your back, letting your toes splay out, heels in, rolling the shoulders down and back. Start with just a couple deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the nose. Placing one hand to heart, one hand to belly if that's comfortable for you. Really just starting to arrive on your mat today. Noticing how your physical body feels, where your emotional state is at, how loud the chatter in your mind is. And just maybe asking it to soften. The theme for class today is softening, but really once you have found your edge. The edge is usually, for me, where my breath stops, where it constricts. And so I invite you today for class to really find your edges in the pose and just working to softening those edges. Maybe softening them with another deep inhale or an exhale, or softening them with a smile. Make sure you roll around in your jaw, letting the tension go. Rolling the head side to side, just slowly waking up the neck. Maybe bigger breaths in through the chest. Throughout class, I invite you to use Ujjayi breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose with a slight constriction or hug at the back of the throat. On the inhale, rising your right leg up high, bending your left foot down on the mat if that's comfortable, and really grabbing anywhere that you have access to on the backside of your leg, straightening out through your left leg if that feels good. Maybe rocking side to side a little bit. Just try to keep shoulders on the mat. Roll around through that ankle. Breathing life into your hamstring. The deeper the breath, the deeper the stretch. Bending at your left leg, placing the left foot on the floor. Turning your right hip open and bending at your knee, placing your right ankle on your left knee for figure 4. Just push into the thighs, arriving in this pose. Inhaling your left leg high, grabbing behind your knee, ensuring that both feet are flexed firmly to help protect your knee joints, shoulders on the mat, sacrum on the earth. Opening up through the hip. Exhale, releasing that left foot down. Right foot meets it on the mat. Inhaling your left leg high, grabbing anywhere that's comfortable for you, stretching out, releasing the hamstring, maybe rocking a little from side to side, rolling out through the ankle, stretching the right leg if that's available to you, and just play with it. See what feels good here. Start moving and breathing into your own body. Maybe give your calf a little massage, a little rub down. Bending your right foot, planting your right foot on the mat, opening up through the left hip, turning that left hip open and placing the left ankle on the right knee. Really pushing into your thighs, feeling your right foot ground down. And then inhaling, lifting it up, grabbing anywhere behind the knee that feels good, just keeping both feet really flexed. Making sure that the shoulders haven't crept up towards the ears. You're nice and relaxed through your jaw, the space in between your eyebrows. Inhale, lifting both legs high, grabbing and hanging out if possible, and rocking and rolling up whenever you're ready. Rolling over the knees, moving into tabletop position, shoulders stacked over wrist, hips stacked over knees. Crown of the head reaches forward as tailbone reaches back. Moving into cat-cow, inhaling in through cow and exhaling towards cat. Inhaling into cow pose, open up through the collarbones. Maybe roll around in that neck. See what feels good in your body, starting to invite those little movements. Moving with your breath. Moving with your breath makes every single pose easier. Inhaling to cow and exhaling to cat. Chin to chest, relaxing through the neck. Coming into tabletop whenever you're ready. Inhaling, lifting the right arm high, rolling around in that wrist, and exhaling it, threading it underneath your left, letting your right ear rest on the mat, maybe stretching that left hand out in front of you, tenting your fingertips. If that feels good, pulling the belly button in, trying to keep the even weight throughout both hips, throughout both knees. Returning your hand underneath your shoulder. Inhale, opening up, feel the stretch through the chest. Exhale, returning to tabletop position. Inhale, take a cow to stretch it out, and exhale to cat. Curl round through the shoulders, chin to chest. Coming back to neutral tabletop, inhaling the left arm high, rolling around in that wrist if you wish, and exhale, threading it underneath through the right, resting your head on the mat, straightening out your right arm and tenting your fingertips if you took that on the other side. Getting a nice deep stretch in through some of those shoulder muscles, giving them some love. Returning your right hand underneath your shoulder, inhaling your left arm high, and exhale, come into tabletop. Walking your fingertips forward, coming into puppy pose, melting the heart forward, trying to keep hips stacked over knees if possible. Chin comes to mat, opening up through the shoulders. Walking fingertips slowly back in, rising up, opening up, knees wide, toes together, sitting back into child's pose. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. Bending at the elbows, coming into reverse prayer, getting a nice stretch through those triceps, and feeling your forehead melting in towards the mat. And just know throughout your whole practice, this pose is always available to you. Slowly releasing your arms down if you have them. Coming back into tabletop position, curling the toes underneath and pushing up into a downward facing dog. Shoulders pull in and up, kissing back together as your belly button moves towards spine. Deep stretch in through your hamstrings. Inhale, lifting your heels high. And exhale, slowly lowering them to the mat. Inhale, lifting heels up. Exhale, lowering them down. Inhale, lifting heels high. Exhale, lowering. Maybe pedaling out your feet a little bit more, swaying your hips side to side. Inhale, slowly tiptoe all the way to the top of the mat, taking a wide stance here, grabbing opposite elbows, bending at the knees, maybe bending into one knee and then the other. Letting everything go, feeling the full weight of your skull, relaxing through the neck. Maybe clasping hands behind the head if you wish. Slowly toe healing feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, glutes engage as shoulders roll down and back, straight spine. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise, one vertebra stacked on top of the other. Arms reach up. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands through heart center. Pausing for a second here to breathe into a dedication or intention for your practice today. Allow it to come from your heart and swirl around in that space with your breath to really seed and root there. Standing in mountain pose, rooting into all four corners of your feet, palms face out, shoulders roll down and back, kneecaps pull up and in, ribs knit together. Just really breathing and feeling into this moment, closing down the eyes if you haven't already. Inhaling, taking your right arm across the chest, and again, just getting into that shoulder a little bit, hooking it with the left arm, maybe taking some neck circles if that's available to you, but just being kind and gentle. Inhaling, taking it over to the other side, left arm reaches across, hooks with the right, making sure that you're rolling the shoulder down as you're doing that. Inhale, reaching arms up, and exhale, folding low into Uttanasana, forward fold. Curling over onto the toes, rising the heels up, coming into ball pose. Fingertips reach out in front of you for stability, just letting your head rest in your knees. Placing both hands next to your feet, walking or stepping back into plank pose, pausing for a moment in plank. Pushing the weight out through your heels as your shoulders pull up together, and exhale, lowering knees, then chest and chin. Rolling down into Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, inhaling just the chest up as the pinky toes roll down, Glutes disengaged as lower back engages. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, rise up through plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rising, arms reach up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees lift up off the mat, opening up through the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Moving with your breath. Inhale, reaching arms up high. And exhale, Samastitihi, hands through heart center. This is our Surya Namaskar A series, our Sun A series. Inhale, reaching arms high. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, open up through the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog, relax through the neck. One breath here. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. This methodical movement, moving breath and body. Inhale, arms reach up. Let the thoughts disappear. Exhale, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, walk, step, or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, left leg high. Scorpion dog, bending at the knee, rolling out through the hip. Keeping that right glute really engaged to help support your lower back. Maintaining straight shoulders. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Hold. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, stepping your left foot in between your hands, lowering your right knee down, untucking the toes if that's comfortable for your knee. Inhale, reaching arms high, straightening out through the arms, really bending into that front hip flexor. Steeple mudra grip here. Pointer finger extends out as you bend over to the left side. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, Anuvattasana, open up through the throat, the chest. Hands to your left knee. Just bending in and out of that left knee a little bit. Exhale, placing both hands on the mat, untucking your toes underneath, straightening up through your right leg, inhaling to crescent. Right hip pulls forward as left hip pulls back, 90-degree angle in your front knee. Exhale, airplane arms reaching back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, opening up, warrior two to the front of your mat. 90-degree angle in your front left leg. Heel to arch alignment, shoulders over hips. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Legs stay the same as left arm reaches up and over. And on your exhale, extended side angle. Left arm comes to the inside of your left knee, reaching your right arm next to your right ear. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, cartwheeling your hands to the mat. Stepping back, three-legged down dog, left leg high. And exhale, flow through your vinyasa. Option Ekapada, lifting your left leg up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg reaches. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, knee to left tricep, crossing it over. Gaze is in between your thumbs. Inhale, reaching it up. And exhale, planting that foot in between your hands, lowering your left knee down, untucking the toes. Inhale, rising, arms reach up. Exhale, finding steeple mudra grip and bending over to the right side, getting a nice left side stretch. Inhaling back through center. Exhale, Anuvattasana, goalpost the arms, open up. Inhale, arms reach. And exhale, planting your hands on your knee, bending and straightening in through that front knee, opening up through your left hip flexor. Hands plant down, untucking your back toes. Inhale, reaching, arms rise up to crescent. Left hip pulls forward, right hip pulls back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach it back. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, bursting open, warrior two, finding heel to arch alignment, 90-degree angle on your right leg. Gaze is over your right middle finger, rolling the shoulders down and back. Inhale to reverse your warrior, reaching your right arm up as legs stay the same. And exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes into your right knee and reaching the left arm high. Still maintaining that heel to arch alignment. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, lifting the right leg high. And exhale, coming into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Feel free to take a child's pose, but if you want to keep breathing in down dog, you're welcome to. Also, if you want to take dolphin, lowering the elbows to the mat, the forearms to the mat, and just inhaling, playing around in dolphin, lifting up the heels, building some heat, building some strength in the shoulders. Coming back into downward facing dog, all hands and feet on the mat. Inhale, lifting the left leg high, and exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to right tricep, crossing it over, straightening out through that left leg. Inhale, arm lifts, fallen triangle. Lifting up and out of the hips. Exhaling the right arm down, left leg high. And stepping that left leg through. Inhale, rising up to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhaling to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, squeezing the shoulders. Inhale, rising to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Changing up the flow a little bit. Listen for the changes. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want more, coming into a bind on that left side, left arm and right arm reaches back. And if you want more from here, stepping into bird of paradise, gazes down at your left big toe as your right foot comes up to meet it, and putting the weight on your right leg, slowly lifting your left leg up. Both glutes really strong and engaged here, straightening out through your left leg if that's available to you. If the bind is comfortable, not pulling on any shoulder heads. And slowly releasing your foot down to the mat. Inhale, rising up through chair. If you're still in extended side angle, just step right on up to chair pose. Breathing into chair, weight in the heels. Inhale, lifting the left leg high, one-legged Tadasana, crossing it over, resting it on your right knee for figure four. Shoulders away from the ears, chest lifts. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. And exhale, slowly step it back, planting the hands on your mat. And flowing in through a three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left tricep, crossing it over, straightening out through that leg. Inhale, reaching the arm up, coming into fallen triangle. Lifting up through the hips, not collapsing in the obliques. Exhaling the left arm down, right leg reaches up and back. And exhale, stepping that right foot through. Inhaling up to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms, really squeezing in the shoulders. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale to crescent. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, warrior two. Right leg bent, relaxing through the shoulders. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Again, stay here if this is enough for you. If you want more, play and practice with the bind. You can also use a towel or a shirt or whatever you have available to you. If the bind is not available to you, if it is, gaze down at your right big toe and step your left foot forward. Moving the weight to your left foot. Inhale, lifting the right leg high. Straightening out that right leg if you need. Oop. Wiggles are highly encouraged here. This is a really challenging pose, so I encourage you guys to just play around with it and above all have fun and not take yourself too seriously. Finding your edge. Exhale, slowly releasing. Inhale up through chair. If you're still in extended side angle, just feel free to step up to chair. Sitting low on your exhales. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right leg lifts. And exhale, crossing that right foot over onto your rest on your left knee, figure four. Chest stays up and lifted here. Inhale, rising up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, slowly step back, planting the hands. Inhale, lifting the left leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, flipping your dog if that's in your practice. Just ensure that shoulders stack over wrist before you flip. Maybe placing the hand at the base of the skull for further support. Lifting up through the hips and exhaling, coming back. Inhaling that left leg high, three-legged down dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, flipping your dog if you took it on the other side. Lifting up through the hips. Exhale, flipping back, inhaling the right leg high, and exhale, flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, and exhale, stepping the left foot on the outside of the left hands, coming into lizard pose. Dropping your right knee down to the mat if that feels good for you, untucking your toes, placing your left hand to your left thigh just to really deepen that stretch, ensuring that the knee is pointing towards your third middle toe. Keeping the ankle really sturdy here. Also have an option to lower the chest all the way down to the mat, resting on the forearms, or blocks or props if you have any at home. Slowing down, deepening the breath. Inhale, rising back up, slowly toe heel your foot all the way to the other side, coming into pigeon on the left leg. Looking over your shoulder, make sure that that right leg is super straight, front toes are flexed. And exhale, slowly lowering so that your head can rest on either your fists, the mat, the floor, a pillow, whatever you have available to you. Another option here is to come into sort of a twist and threading your right arm underneath your left shoulder. Just softening here, feeling into your hips, the place where we hold so much. And shining some light, some love, some softness. I'm working on my king pigeon, and so if you want to attempt that as well, just be very gentle and kind towards your knee, reaching back for your right foot with your right arm. Get an awesome quad stretch here if you need it. Just try and keep those hips nice and square and straight. Deepening the breath, letting something go on the exhale. Curling your back toes underneath, lifting your left leg high, three-legged down dog. I love to give my leg a little shake here. And exhale, slowly lowering, flowing through a vinyasa. You're more than welcome to skip it if you wish. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up high. Exhale, right foot plants on the outside of the right hand, coming into lizard on the other side. Again, just remember your couple of options here, listening to what feels good for your body. Torso can stay up and lifted. And knowing that each side is unique and will feel different on different days. Slowly lowering down if you took that on the other side. Slowly walking your hands back up if they're down, and toe wheeling your foot all the way to the other edge of the mat for pigeon on the other side. Gazing back at that left foot, make sure that it's super straight, and then ensuring that your right feet are flexed, and slowly lowering all the way down, resting your third eye, letting go of any expectations or maybe to-do lists that you're planning. And just breathe and be on your mat. If you took the arm twist, taking it on this side, left arm reaches underneath and through to your right. Slowly walking the hands up. If you took king pigeon on the other side and want to try it out on this leg, feel free to bend through your left knee, grab a hold of it with your left arm. Again, I am just playing in this pose. I am by no means a professional at it. Slowly releasing, curling the back toes under, inhaling, lifting up through the right leg, giving it a good shake, and exhaling down to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll the body forward into plank, and exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Breathing here, moving in through Shalabhasana, clasping the hands at the sacrum, really pulling them down. Inhale, lifting just the chest for this first one. Breathing here, toes remain on the mat, glutes disengaged as low back engages, and exhale, slowly release left cheek to mat. Coming back through center, inhale, this time reaching, lifting everything up. Toes lift, glutes engaged, shoulders pull down and back. Breathe, contracting everything here. And exhale, slowly release right cheek to mat. Let everything go. Breathing deeply here. Next, coming into bow pose. If bow's not in your practice, feel free to take Shalabhasana again, but bending at the knees, grabbing the outside edges of your ankle, keeping inner thighs really tight and strong together. On the inhale, rising, lifting up, kicking the ankles into the hands, Shoulders down and back. Lifting up through the chest. Inhale, lifting, reaching up. And exhale, slowly release. Let everything go to the mat. Feeling and enjoying your heartbeat against the earth. Feel its support, its grounding. And whenever you're ready, slowly make your way to your back. Inhaling the left leg to your elbow and exhale, twisting it over, supine twist to the right. Left arm reaches out long to the side. If you want the extra quad stretch, feel free to grab your right foot with your right hand, or with your left hand, excuse me. If you want just traditional supine, feel free to go there. Closing down our practice, begin to close the eyes. Noticing and appreciating how your body feels in this moment. Slowly releasing, switching out your legs, inhaling the right leg high to your armpit, pulling it in, and exhale, twisting it over to the left. Again, if you took the quad stretch on the other side, feel free to take it here. This is one of my favorite poses after the end of a long practice. Feeling the release in the back. Try to keep both shoulders planted on the earth if possible to really isolate the twist. Coming back through center. Inhaling both knees to chest, really hug them in, appreciate all their hard work that they did. Forehead to knees, squeezing everything in and slowly exhaling everything out, letting it go to Shavasana. Heels in, toes out, palms can be up to receive, down to ground. Rolling and wiggling the shoulders out from underneath you, rolling them down, relaxing the jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth, and soften into the support of the earth beneath you. If you're ready to reawaken, begin by moving your fingers, your toes, rolling out the ankles, the wrists. Take a big good morning stretch. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Bending at the knees, rolling to your favorite side, pausing for a second here. Imagining the fetal pose always as a rebirth to the rest of your day, the rest of your week. With eyes still closed, make your way to a seat with hands at heart center. Breathing in the gratitude for your practice, your breath, your body. Inhaling, thumbs to third eye, and bowing forward, we say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.